the next few minutes, I wish to share some of my experiences and insights in respect of the joy of learning. All of us are learning. There is a dimension to learning, and that dimension is the joy of learning. More learning, more joy. The question is how to have more learning. A diagrammatic approach gives you a systematic way of getting this additional and growing level of the joy of learning. When we learn, what we mean is we know something and we don't know something on any subject. You choose your subject. You choose your subject. On any subject, we know something, we don't know something. We may know more, we may not, we may be knowing more or less. But what is important is this distinction is there. Now, one of the things that all of us are doing all the time is to know more and more. This may be do it consciously or unconsciously, but the reality of a human being is exercising this privilege, the privilege of knowing more. But then, knowing does not produce results, does not produce therefore satisfactions. Results and satisfaction become possible only when the knowing becomes doing. Doing. Now, the question is, we know so much. Out of the so much, we do something. Or instead of using the word do, we may use the word apply. We are applying our knowledge. When you apply our knowledge, we get that joy, that satisfaction because of the results and the consequences of the results. But it is important to remember that we are not using all that we know. We are not using all that we know because we do not approach learning in a systematic way. The moment we approach learning in a systematic way, what we will do will be, what is it that I know which I am using or applying? What is it that I know which I am not using, which I am not applying? The moment you do that, what will happen will be, we will keep on adding. We will keep on adding. When we keep on adding, we are extending this. We are extending this. This extending, this conscious extending, this systematic extending is learning. Conscious learning, systematic learning, and the resultant will be the joy of learning. Now, let us complete this area. This area. Now, when you do that, we are able to get a measure. We are able to get a measure. Say today is March 29th, 2012. Suppose we look at this picture, this diagram, on 1 month from now. This quadrant, has it become this? If it has become this, the growth has occurred. And unconsciously we will know. Unconsciously we will know because we will be feeling that particular joy. But besides being a student of unconscious learning, it becomes necessary to become a student of conscious learning. And conscious learning becomes possible when it is systematic learning. And therefore, whatever area, maybe every day, maybe every week, we keep asking ourselves, in this area, in this day, in this week, what is the additional learning I have taken, and what is more important, what is the additional doing that I have done, and therefore what is the additional growing I have achieved. I think it is this that throws up a great opportunity for every one of